Hey, what's happening, guys? Carl here with my new review today. Sorry about the lighting, but it is a winter's day in Ireland and pretty dark, so you have to make do with this lighting. Sorry, but doing a new comic book review today for you. And today I've got Batman versus the Predator. Now, this is actually book one. I haven't got book 2 and 3 yet. The reason why I got this, it was I actually got this for €2 in a bargain thing. There's this new shop opened up in town about half hour away from where I live, and it's actually a gaming specialist, but not like video games. It's board games like Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of stuff, But they also they sell comic books, but they're really old comics. I'd probably guess that they're from actually the owners of the shop. They're selling their own comics. These are I don't know if you can see it, but it isn't in the most amazing shape for a comic book, and it's also very, very old. But it does the job. I actually picked it up for I think it was €5, which would have been, hope I don't get this wrong, it could be about maybe $6 or maybe less. I don't know, $4, $6. I'm at somewhere in that area, so maybe $5. But it's a very good comic, and I really recommend putting it up. So as you see, it's made by Titan Books. I actually don't know what else they make. I don't think I have too much of them. But it's a very, very, very good comic. There's if anyone doesn't know who the Predator. The Predator is he's an '80s villain. I would say it was something to rival Aliens, and the movie starred Arnold Schwarzenegger, which was amazing. And then there was a sequel. There was a sequel starring Danny Glover, which was also very good. And then the most recent one in the series was Predators, which is my personal favourite. But there's also been crossovers between Aliens and Predator, so it's Predator's a well-known villain or alien race in the science fiction industry anyways. And of course he had to go against one of DC's finest. I think he also won against Superman at some stage. So I'll just tell you a bit about the book. The writer is Dave Gibbons, and the penciler is Andy Kubert. Inker and letterer is Adam Kubert, and the colorist is, I hope I say this right, Sherilyn Van Valkenburg. Yeah, Sherilyn Van Valkenburg. But so it's collects issues 1 through 3 of Alien vs. Predator. So it's a very, very short comic. I actually don't know how much it would cost you if you were to buy this new. It will probably cost you maybe about €10. I can't imagine it being €10. Yeah, can't imagine it being too much. I got this in the bargain bin. So I also picked up a few other comics. I picked up Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. I'm trying to remember what it was called. You'll see it soon enough. I think it was the one before, or the one after, Kraven's Last Hunt. It featured the Lizard, as far as I know. And, that was very good. I think it was... this is a Batman review. I'll just continue about Batman. But the whole purpose of this comic, anyways, the comic starts off, and it's basically these two boxers, and they're fighting to the death, and, not fighting to the death, well, kind of. There's these two boxers, and the winner of the fight, anyways, he gets back to his apartment, and he makes sweet, sweet love to his lady. And next thing you know, Predator comes in through the ceiling and kills him. So soon after, obviously, Batman gets to the scene of crime, and he's like, ooh, he's world's greatest detective. He's like, ooh, something's not quite right here. And he ends up thinking, something's like, well, obviously, something majorly is fucked up, considering that the guy was skinned. But, so he ends up going after the Predator, and eventually the Predator and them meet. As I said, it's a very short comic, so maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes after you discover that, if you read through comics as fast as I do. Yeah, so he ends up meeting the Predator, and they have a battle, and he gets fucked up, believe it or not. And then Batman is, he's basically off his feet for a week, and shit hits the fan, and he knows that he has to go after the Predator, so he makes this big fucking suit to go after him. It's a really good comic. I would highly recommend it. I don't want to spoil the ending, because, I don't know, I guess you could kind of tell what it is. It's a very short comic, so will take you long to read through, as I said, like 5 times. But very gory. The art style is very good, and as you can see here. And I'm not like a huge fan of Batman. Batman would be I'm very into the Batman and Robin comics at the moment, the new ones, where it's actually Batman's son. I don't know if you can actually see that. That's Batman meeting the Predator and getting pretty fucked up. But, yeah, I'm pretty into the Batman. I like the Killing Joke. Batman, R.I.P. I'm not going to say rest in peace, because if you read the comic, you know it's not rest in peace. I found that very confusing, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but, Batman, R.I.P. anyways. The only thing I liked really about it was the Joker looked fucking awesome. He had this big leather apron. Oh, just thinking about it. I might read through that comic again. Maybe I just didn't get it the first time around, you know. Sometimes you have to read through a comic twice. But yeah, very good comic. Recommend it to anyone. If you can find this, especially as cheap as what I found it, definitely pick it up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my Kickstart Comics review. I think that's what I'm calling this. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.